Peace!
Now we know that Kaido has a son and he will attend the banquet with the Beast Pirates. It is unknown what they think of each other, but drunk Kaido wanted his son to be involved in the Fire Festival feast that he and his crew were partaking in. The Beast Pirates are led by the Yonko Kaido, making them one of the 4 most powerful pirate crews in the world. We have already met Kaido's 3 All-Stars, also known as the Yonko Commanders, King, Queen and Jack. But what if I told you there was one more and there were clues that could lead to this final position? And the position is called Ace, also known as Kaido's son. The strongest samurai versus Zoro. Enjoy the video. For Roronoa Zoro's greatest fight, Kaido's son is the strongest samurai. Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Before we begin, please click like on the video and subscribe if you haven't, and of course, join our Discord. Zoro needs a challenge, and I believe Kaido's son will be the strongest samurai in Wano and will be fitting for Kaido to fight against. Big Mom had 4 sweet commanders, so would it come as a shock that there was an additional one for the Beast Pirates? King, Queen, Jack. Next should be Ace, right? But there was already an Ace and I doubt they would use that name again for another character. This goes back to my old video. It was about One Piece magazine that came out in June that year in Japan, and it features a panel of the castle fire scene in chapter 920. However, the magazines offered a never seen before expanded version of Oda's drawing for it, which seems to show another silhouette next to Queen. A 4th All-Star? Is it Kaido's son? Now going back to the video of Kaido's son, who I would name Kaido Maru. I'll mention in a bit why I gave him that name, but let's go back in history a bit, back to my old videos about Kaido's origins. Kaido resembles the modern day Oni. The horns and the thing that Kaido wears resembles what Onis wear. The loincloth and the bracelets, Onis are depicted with Kaido's spiked bracelets. Kaido's islands and the demon island that Momotaro went to in the story have the same name, Onigashima. Kaido's characteristics such as weapon, appearances, position as King of Onigashima for being King of the Ogres or Demons also corresponds to the character of Shoujen Doji and the Momotaro legend in which Ogres of Onigashima were defeated by Momotaro and free animals. A possible inspiration, source of Momonosuke, who gotten the help of Luffy, a monkey, and Inuarashi, the dog, or the pheasant, is missing. However, in Japan, phoenixes have the head of pheasants, so Mako, the phoenix, could represent the pheasant. Also Tama, her unnamed devil seemed to be based on Momotaro of Japanese folklore, who used Kibidango to recruit her 3 BC retainers, a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant. Now let's go to the fun stuff now. There are 3 monsters who are considered the greatest and most evil yokai in all Japanese folklore: the ghost of Emperor Sotoku, the Nine Tails, and the dreaded king of the Oni, Shoten Doji. Wano is clearly inspired by feudal Japan. Its people, its dialect, its architecture, its culture and general atmosphere heavily supports this. In light so many Japanese themes, I decided to look into Pacific Japanese horned mythical creatures, and I found one that kinda works. I found this specific Japanese Oni called Shoten Doji, one of the 3 most evil yokai in Japanese folklore. Let's compare him to Kaido. He was not born an Oni, human mother, a dragon father, represented by everyone for being the strongest. was a monk. Does it tie with Mad Monkey Rouge maybe? Turn to alcohol for comfort. Has horns by the way. So then he puts on a mask that they're free to play pranks on the other monks. Between that and being drunk, he fled the monastery and lived out in the woods, where he would steal all the food and alcohol from villages, much like Kaido is stealing all Wano good foods. This attracted bandits, who then pledged their loyalty, and Sub began his gang, the pirate crew. Over time, his gang of bandits all turned into Onis. It's much like everyone turning into zones in his crew. Onis are said to crush and destroy humans solely for enjoyment, carry out horrible punishments, like how Kaido boiled Odin, and make up armies of the great generals of the underworld, like the Zone Army. The invisible Oni eventually become incarnated and turn on its modern, ogre-like form. Now you kinda enjoy the history, I hope, of the Onis and Kaido, especially Shoten Doji. But now let's talk about Shoten Doji's son, Kidomaru. Kidomaru was born after the legendary samurai Minamoto no Yaritmitsu, also known as Raiko, and is part of heroes has conquered Shinto Doji, in this case Kaido, and freed all of the women captured by his Oni gang. The women were grateful to the samurai for rescuing them and returned home to their village. One of the women, however, didn't return to her home. Instead, she traveled to the village of Kurohara, where she gave birth to a baby Oni, Shoten Doji's son. The boy was named Kidomaru. He was born with a full set of teeth and an Oni strength. By the time he was 7 or 8 years old, he could slay a deer or boar by throwing a single rock at it. He fled into the mountains and lived in a cave, turning to robbing people to survive. He studied magic and honed his powers in secret hideout. So far, can Kaido's son have these skills of controlling magic? However, that night, Kidomaru easily broke the bonds that were holding him. He wanted revenge, so he snuck up to Raiko's room and spied on him. Raiko noticed the Oni spying him and decided to lay a trap. In a loud voice, he told his attendants that this following morning he would ride to Mount Kurama to make a trip. Hearing this, Kidomaru ran ahead to Kurama to plan an ambush for Raiko. On the road, Kidomaru slaughtered a cow and climbed inside of his body to hide and wait. When Raiko and his companions arrived, they easily saw through Kidomaru's disguise. Raiko's best archer shot an arrow through the cow's body, injuring the Oni. Kidomaru emerged from the cow's corpse and charged Raiko with all of his might. However, Raiko was too fast. He cut Kidomaru down with a single stroke of his blade. Even though he was shot by an archer, I don't want to say that it was Usopp who injured him, but it will be the sword strike from Zoro that will injure Kaido's son. Is Zoro portrayed as Raiko in this story? Now you know why I call Kaido's son Kaidomaru, based on Shoten Doji's son Kidomaru. Wano should have the strongest swordsmen in the world, but so far we have no one who's titled the strongest swordsman in Wano, so hopefully Kaido's son Kaidomaru will be the one to face off against Zoro, for Zoro to finally test his skills and to upgrade him to a sword god. Thank you for watching this video. Recently I've been doing a lot of mini theories discussions every day, so once in a while we do these longer videos. So in the meantime, thank you for watching the video. Please do comments down below. Please click like, and if you haven't, please subscribe to Flying Panda, and of course, join our Discord. Our road to 100k subs is underway. Everyone, stay at home and be safe.
Flying Panda. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme, explaining due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as a pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. What time fly through out the window. Trying to hold on, but didn't even know. I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, even though I tried. It all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried